Hello there, guys. What is up? It's your boy, Sassy McCows here. Welcome back to another video. Well, by video, I is here. Awesome. What's up, Giant? We're building this today. I seen it at Walmart, and I had this this is the Halo Warthog. I had this car in Forza, which makes no sense because it's a completely different game. But Forza is with Xbox, and Xbox and 303 are kind of, you know. Anyway, so this was in Forza. I liked it. So, seen it, and I was like, yeah, that's cool. This one does have real working suspension, which is the most interesting thing to me. And also the figures do look kind of decent. Because compared to... I should have brought a Lego figure in here, to be fair. Yeah, let me go do that real quick. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna grab a... Okay, so this is a Lego figure, right? Pretty standard Lego figure. I just grabbed this one because it was one randomly, but yeah, I will be showing something that's cool about this that I actually think Lego. I don't think they should do it now because this is so iconic that everybody would be mad if they got rid of it. But it would have been nice if Lego would have done it. So we're gonna open this. It's not taped like Lego, it's just a glued box. So it's a bit annoying to streaming. Thank you. Just letting you know. Okay, that's everything. I have not had a Mega Construx set in forever. I'm talking like... Let me put the stream up on my phone to get that extra view. Because I'm that person. And, okay, yes. I will have that. Actually, I'll put that off to the side over here. Bags are numbered. It's been forever since I've had one, so I can't say nothing about numbered bags. This is tires. This is bag 1. Where are the figures at? Figures are in this bag. This is the bag we're going for first. Okay, tires are actually pre-put on the rims, which is interesting. And these tires are very hard rubber. I wish they were a little bit softer. That'd be cool. But, you know, whatever. Big whoop. The glass. Yeah. Ah! Windshield. And then the figures. And this... What is this? This is extra pieces. Figures come in individually packaged bags, which is actually kind of cool. This is more parts, and it actually has a brick separator in there. That's actually nice. And a piece of string with a very, very, very small piece in it. And that's everything in that, so we'll throw that down for now. I want to build Master Chief first because that's the one that everybody likes. The instruction booklet for this also is like massive. And it's like a magazine, not an actual instruction booklet. So Lego's quality and instruction booklet might be a bit better still. But this is actually cool. And I need my Lego figure for reference still. Alright. I think I need the instructions because I've never built a Mega Construx figure before. Alright, so armor. That's not...
Yes and no. I'm not outside by the road, so there's a... You don't know how far this controller reaches. Okay.
I guess this is leg armor.
God, will you help us 1 second? Let me go help my grandma with something. I Tyler sees? It's Tyler right there.
He is, yes.
Tyler Peaches isn't fat.
I have never built one of these. This is interesting. And that is chest armor, I'm guessing. I'm so confused. It says take the leg off the ball joints. And then this is so much more advanced than the Lego figure, which is actually the nice part about it. Slide the armor. Which way? It shows marking, so this way. This is the front leg for this side, so it has to be this way. Put it back on the ball joint.
I was partially right. She forgot the password to your tablet. Oh my god. I legit I made it 1, 2, 3, 4. So she would
the back.
Yes. I hate
This
my life.
bigger
I hate my life.
piece. So this is the front. There.
Well, apparently
I need to.
if it goes by what my family thinks.
This is such a different process I'm not used to.
What am I doing? Oh yeah.
Which is nice change of pace, honestly. Then these side armor pieces.
So, the sound alert that has been added.
Hey! I'm streaming.
What?
I'm streaming.
Huh?
I'm streaming.
I know I'm not streaming.
I know, but you're being loud.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah. I didn't realize it could pick me up.
Yeah, it can. It's a sensitive mic.
Okay, well, I'll talk quieter. Now the mic's in my mouth.
Wait. This is not the right piece. This is the right piece. For the legs. And then this goes over top of that piece. Oh, okay.
I'll find a comeback. Give me a
And then the body goes on. There we go. Heard the click, and it's good. And then front armor, back armor,
yes.
Press fit. Try and keep this in frame. And I'm trying a new camera angle from the up above one, because I think the up above one's not as good. And I like this side angle. I've seen a few streamers using it, and I actually thought it looked nice, so I decided to use it as well. Okay. Now that this figure's done, that took me way too long. I've never built one of these though, so give me a break. I need the Lego figure for reference. All right. First off, Lego figure is a little bit smaller, which is no big deal. These obviously look more realistic. The human proportions are actually proportioned. But the biggest thing is Lego figures only have joints at the shoulder, the wrist, and this is really hard to see because the light. Let me see if I can turn that down a bit. That's as low as it'll go. The wrist articulates. The head articulates. And the leg will articulate. With the Mega Construx figure, it's actually nice. You have actual ball joints at the hips. You have knee joints. You have wrist articulation like Lego. And then you have elbow joints. You have shoulder articulation. Not a ball joint, but articulation both ways. And you have a head that is actually on a ball joint, so you can get much more rotation out of it, which is really nice. And I love it because you can actually make some cool displays out of it, and it's hard to get Lego figures into the exact position you're going to want it
This
in.
ain't a cat, is it? Oh,
But that is the Master Chief.
never mind, it's dead.
And he's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Nice figure. Next we'll do the Marine. And from what I heard, it uses the Call of Duty leg piece that Mega Construx uses. Because they also do Call of Duty sets. Not super interested in that. So, you know, Halo would be the more interesting one in my opinion.
I added it for you.
So we got the same, the belt over thing.
Hello. My 2 brain cells. There we go.
And then the joints there.
I'm just struggling, don't mind me.
Some armor.
Yep.
Pieces for the arm.
Did you play games with Tom Tom?
Which are not, I think they're symmetrical. Yeah, they're symmetrical.
I like that Splitgate game. It's fun.
Armor needs to go on first, the vest.
Tyler kept telling me, he's like, tell him to get. I'm like, I'm not the boss. I will not make people do what they do not want. I should have told him, I said, I am not Holly. I can't tell people what to do like she can. I mean, that's good.
Oh, I have trouble getting these in. I don't know how to do it yet. I'm guessing you should sit it like this and then right at the joint. Yep, that's how you do it.
I need to leave.
There is the, what is it, USNS Marine? I forget now.
Okay.
UNSC Marine figure. And there is a problem they have. This is the new standard for the Marine figure, which is fine and it looks amazing in my opinion. And it has the same articulation as the Chief, but they messed up because the armor is actually shorter than the Marine figure, which makes no sense because Spartan armor is massive. So they need to actually come out with a new mold to make him a bit bulkier and a bit taller. That way it's more realistic to the game. Because right now the Marine's actually taller and the armor is supposed to give him a ton of bulk. So, you know, that would have been nice. Or would be nice. So hopefully they'll do that in the future. But the figures are good. It's just that sizing is just so wrong. It's no. And then we have 2 of the Jackal, I think they're free roamers? Freebooters. Jackal freebooters. And go easy on me, guys. I've never played Halo, so I'm a noob here, as much as anybody who hasn't played the game and is trying to name the characters.
Yeah.
It doesn't really say how to do the freebooters, which is a problem for me. I'm gonna go off the Master Chief. You put this way.
Yo, Kitty, you're just on fire.
And then this is their armor.
What?
And it goes this way. And then this is their
no, I'm at the point of setting myself on fire.
leg gear, which has... Does this go in their upper leg? It does go in their upper leg. Because the Jackals actually have 3 leg joints, to be more game accurate. So you can get them in a more crouched position, which is nice, and it's good that they did that extra detail that they really didn't have to, because Lego's been getting away with it, but they did it, and now people have come to expect it from them. which isn't a bad thing. It's actually cool to see that they're actually trying to make their stuff really, really good.
Almost something done.
And this, I need to pull these off the ball joint.
Don't judge me, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid that because I didn't want to have to do it because it's a pain in the butt.
Yay.
Which means I didn't have to pull these legs off. So.
Wow.
Hopefully the
okay,
legs be okay.
I know.
Oh crap. I'm getting so confused. There we go.
Yeah. Rude. Yeah.
This is interesting.
And
then this goes here. If I'm dumb, if I'm not dumb, I can put it on. Put the figure in the sitting position.
I don't remember exactly what it's called.
Very tight. It's okay. And that is the
Okay, what do you want me to say that won't make you think of that?
Jackal Freebooter.
Oh, here it is.
Not much to say about this. It's a Jackal. I don't know what they look like in game, so that I guess they did a great job on that. I have no clue how tall they're supposed to be, how short they're supposed to be. So let me know if anybody knows, because I have no flippin' idea.
Just the song, but you know, or just the yes, my brain works well.
No big deal, dude. You're fine.
Take violence out of something else besides me.
I know how it is. Get busy. So, no big deal.
Yes.
Just put that torso on correct, right?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm
my
gonna
neighbor
say
thinks I'm
yes.
crazy now. Wow. Yay, kitties.
Another Jackal Freebooter.
I'm talking about ours.
Wow.
I still
And they
want
actually, Mega Construx does something cool where they marble the plastic molding so each bit's not perfectly the same, so it looks different. So this shield actually doesn't look the same as this, which if you're OCD and you have an army that you want to look identical is bad, but in this case where it's shield and it's supposed to look different, I actually like it. Those are the Jackals, and for those who missed, here's the UNSC Marine and Master Chief, and like I said before, they need to make the Spartan armor bigger now because they're using the longer legs. So now Master Chief's actually shorter than the Marine, which makes absolutely no sense. We all know it. Whatever. Hopefully they'll fix it in the future. That is the figures. And this is a Lego figure, which I was comparing it to because these have way more articulation, which makes them way more fun to play, make actual dioramas out of, because, I mean, the Jackal literally has a ball joint, a knee joint, another leg joint for the lower leg part because they stand weird. Like this. It's cool. Anyways, now we're actually getting into the build part where you actually start building the thing. So bag 1 and 2. What is this? Oh, this is big stuff. This is also needs to be opened. That, no, bad. I don't want to go to Stream Elements right now. No, no, no. I don't want to join your Discord. Not right now. They also have this weird brick separator. Because I couldn't copy Legos, but it's just weird. I mean, it's probably useful for Lego too, I would guess. But it's just weird. Never seen one like it before. Specialized pieces, including the little antenna.
So what I'm saying is put it head.
This is a flippin' mess already, which is not nice. I wish it was a bit cleaner like Lego tends to keep it, but I'm a professional at building brick-built stuff. This is nothing. Just get good is all I have to do. Okay, now I need this. This is a massive manual, which is annoying.
I don't think so. Oh, Jesus Christ, my cat gave me a heart.
Oh my god, this manual is just flipping massive. It's like a magazine. It's like an advertisement magazine. Like, you should totally, while you're at it, check out the whatever set this is. I don't know if they actually have that in there. I will tell at the end, because I will turn to the page to see. But
Oh, I found him.
by the way, if you guys want to get in chat, I will get in chat with you. I forgot to do that, but if you want, just let me know and I can hop in chat with you. Just for a more real-time experience, gotta...
Yeah, what do you mean you're fair?
And then 4 of these. And, honestly, the figures were a bit tricky to put together, or trickier than Lego figures, which is expected because they have a lot more joints and stuff, so they're a bit more fragile, obviously. But overall, I haven't built a Mega Construx set in a long time. But I do have to say, even compared to, like, the old stuff I had, and I haven't bought a Mega Construx set because they used to be garbage. I'm talking, like, trash you wouldn't even throw out. You'd have to throw it in your neighbor's yard. It was so bad. I mean, it was that kind of garbage, in my opinion, because the pieces wouldn't stick down properly and stuff. But now they're actually fitting together quite well, honestly.
I have questions.
I have no complaints.
I have comments, I have concerns.
Now I need to put these 2 big center sections in as a long part of the frame. Let me check if anybody's on Discord. I don't know why Discord's not up. I don't want to join your Discord. Nobody's on Discord. So we are good for now. Now we need to put 4 of these. Is that the half one? That is the half ones. So they actually have something different. These half pieces that don't have backing on them like Legos, they do have a back behind them, which is interesting that they don't, because they do copy Lego with a lot of parts. We can be honest about that. They also come up with a lot of parts on their own, though. I have to give them credit for, like, all the figures are custom. This windscreen piece is cool. Just custom stuff, so I can't, like, they copy Lego. I'm sure Lego's copied stuff, like actual original Lego design was copied. They actually, believe asked permission, though. But it was copied. From a company that had automatic binding bricks, I believe it was called. And they started making Lego. And then they did improve the design, however, I will say. They did a lot of testing. I need to And I can hop on Discord. Okay, I can prep and get in Discord then. I didn't even notice that it came with the little stand pieces for all the figures. I forget they do that, but it's able to make them stand up. Well, if you position them where their center of gravity isn't hanging 12 feet over the edge, it will hold up quite nicely. I will prep and get in Discord real quick. PG stream chat. There we go. Back to building. Building. I can't talk. Building. I don't know. It doesn't really sound that bad when I say it like that. Could be worst. Could be worst. Anyways. This is really hard to see with the monitor blocking half the light. Okay, one of these and one of these, which are, again, Lego copycat. Somewhat. This one's a bit taller. This one's doesn't have the grading that Legos actually does have on it. And did I put that in the wrong? I think I put that in the wrong way. Yep, I did. It looked stupid and I knew it. And then it is a useful piece, which is an angled slope that has studs on it, which is definitely somewhere here. I'm just blind. Here it is. And then you need to put the silver clip that is a copy of Lego's clip. And I am going to point out all the copies, yes, because I can. And there's, like I said, the original Lego design was actually a copy, so you can't really take away too much from them. And they do, unlike the like generic Chinese companies, a lot of them just literally copy Lego's instructions, parts, sets, whatever, to worst quality. This is actually like they put effort into it and it's decent, which is nice. I need that, and then 2 6 spies to make the back end longer.
What?
And that looks pretty good. And the only reason I really got this is I was walking down the aisle for Transformers, and I seen this, and I was like, whoa. That's cool. Oh, those aren't minifig stands. Oh, really? Oh, dude, I've seen so many people use them as minifig stands. I'm just dumb. I'm just dumb. They're not minifig stands. It was a lie the whole time. That is a weird piece to build with, though. Like, that is an insanely weird piece to build with, in my defense. Like, I would not build that way. With that piece, at least. It's too ugly, in my opinion, to build something like this. But you probably won't really see it. It's just me. At that point, I'm very picky about the way it looks, even though no one else knows it's there. I would know it's there, and that is the big problem. I know it's there. And then this goes like this. What? What? Oh. You place this on one of these as well. And then you go like this to make the back of the Warthog. Okay, that makes sense, actually. But that That is ugly. It's brown.
Do I have
It's
to?
terrain, clearly.
I found where death
And
was coming.
I will not get over it. And no one can tell me otherwise because I don't want to. And it is very ugly in my opinion. And I know it's there. And usually you could say no one else would. But in this case you can because you're watching the stream. Ah, ha, ha. So you have to suffer with me. Yes. The only way you can stop suffering is by hitting that follow button. No, it's not the only way, but it's a good way to say thank you for the content you're uploading. Because it actually does help. More people notified of me uploading, hopefully the more people actually come out and see and say hello. Stop by to chill. Got a few people in here though. We got Tyler and Tiama. So we don't have completely nobody. And then this is a very weird setup. It's got like a winch cable drum, but it's half of one, so you can connect it to this piece. This piece I remember specifically. It looks like they've redid it. I mean, this piece never was actually that bad, to be honest, but I specifically remember that piece. Then it is an L bracket, which is what I'm calling it, not the official name, and one of the little tooth thingies, and one of the 3 by 1 by 1/3, and then do that the opposite way for the other one. That is the opposite way. And then, wait a minute.
Violence.
There we go. Then this goes here. Looks like. And then this goes here. And then this goes in between the two. Like that, I think. Yeah, I think so. It's hard to tell in this case. But it looks like that's the way. So we're going with it. If we have to backtrack, we have to backtrack. And I love this green. It's like, I don't think it'll pick up on the screen, but they actually have, or on camera, but it actually has,
No, don't hurt my cat.
like, metallic flake in it. So it's like a metallic flake green.
I don't care, do what you want to do.
And it's a
Don't touch
dark
my cat.
metallic flake green. So it's very, very nice looking. Need a printed piece that is here.
Oh.
That is weird. You can actually like feel the texture almost of it.
Yeah.
Why can I not put this down? Am I dumb? Yeah, I was dumb. There we go. Alright, now the little front end
Okay.
piece for the grab rail, like on the side of the actual vehicle itself. This actually makes it look very much like a boat, which, funny enough, is the alternate build for this set, so makes sense. Because this set surprisingly has an alternate build. They also have it is a thing. I've had the steering wheel. This is an old piece that I've had. And I'm telling you, it's been like 10 years or something since I've had a Mega Construx set. It's been a while. It's been a while. Grab rail. And then this like T-shaped thing for the windscreen, I'm guessing. And 3 buys, 2 buys, and 2 exhaust pieces. These are cool. I don't know if I've had... No, wait, it hasn't been 10 years because I had a Hot Wheels Mega Construx set, actually. I'm just dumb. I forgot about it. That is not symmetrical. And it needs to be in this case. Symmetricalness. It's not a word, but it is for now. This is like vents, it looks like. I don't know, man. Oh, it's supposed to be an engine. Okay, it's probably a radiator.
Yeah. One time I needed to prove my point to him. No one takes me down.
Now I can actually see the Warthog color scheme coming into effect.
I want violence, okay? I don't want the kitty doing things.
I broke off a piece. My fault completely, not the sets though. And then... where does this go? I don't know. One of these and one of these. Here. And here. And are these all extra pieces? This is a light piece. That needs to go there. Afraid I did something wrong here, but I don't know what I could have done wrong. I don't see anything. So we're just gonna move this to the side for now because I don't think I did it wrong. Yeah. Bags 3 and 4. 4. 3. That means this is the last 2 bags. That's all suspension parts. So the fun part, actually, to me. Yeah, suspension. The main selling point for me was the suspension. I just like suspension. Movable suspension is just interesting. And this looks like a turret wheel, which you'll just clip right there when it tells me to.
Well, that's fine. I have the box. I have the lead box.
And these are good. Useful pieces. They look nice. They round it off quite well. Mega, you did good there. I gotta give you credit. Alright, now 3 of the like sloped green pieces. Just rounding up the thing a ton. My only complaint here is, why is the exhaust pointed towards the radiator? That kind of defeats the point because you're blowing hot exhaust onto a radiator that's meant to cool the vehicle. Although I'm only guessing that that's a radiator. It just looks like a radiator to me, so it could be something else. And I could just be dumb and wrong, and people tell me, well, actually, that is not a radiator. That is whatever futuristic tech, something specific, whatever that they have. And I'll be like, oh, well then, I give you the win on that one. Because, yeah, I don't know that much about the Warthog. Because I cannot stress this enough. I have not played Halo. This gray piece, it looks like. Is that gray? Yeah, that's gray. And if I could get the camera a bit closer, I would. I don't have a... I should get a boom arm thing like for camera so I can move the camera around better. But I don't really like do this enough right now to justify the cost. I would love to, just don't right now. I mean, they're not that expensive anyways. They're like $18 or something, so they're not really that expensive anyways, but yeah. And then two of the cheese wedge pieces that are not a studded surface.
Dude.
And I have to give them credit, the color match is pretty good here. Like, I don't see much inconsistency with the color throughout, which Lego does really good with that for the most part. There are a few colors like yellow, orange, dark red, and I find blue at times can be a little inconsistent, but biggest offenders are orange and like yellow and the dark red, I believe. Although I've never really had a problem with the dark red, but some people have said they have, so you know. That is that. But I love the color they went with. Like, I telling you, the camera cannot do it justice. I don't have a good enough camera to do this justice. This color is just metallic flake green. It's so, oh my god, it looks so good. I like green though, so I'm biased. But, I mean, who doesn't like green? Who doesn't like green? Come on, green is such a good color. You'd have to be a complete, like, noob to not like green. Or just you don't like green. But, psh, the latter for sure. Alright, 3 angled stud thingies. That's not one. This is what I need though. To put the fuel cans. Okay. These are very sharp and they want to stab my finger. Fuel cans like the Warthog. And they made this pearlescent red. Or not pearlescent, but like flake metallic red. I don't know why they didn't do matte red for those. It looks good, the color, but I don't... Why would they have flake metallic paint on oil cans? What is this? What is this? Need for Speed? Come on. This is a military vehicle. I mean, granted, I guess the flake green doesn't make sense either, but I can live with that because it just looks so
No.
flipping good. On the red, though, it does kind of like make no sense to me whatsoever.
No, I seen a cat die right next to me. No.
This
I
looks like
must
supposed to
mourn
go
the dead.
up by one stud, like that, to make like a little lip. Which, hello. Yes.
Tricky, buddy.
Sadly, yes.
Get whipped.
Yamaha thing to my left. Oh, that is a Yamaha MG10XU. It is my mix amp for recording, so I can get some cool... Oh, I didn't realize that was flexible plastic. Usually it's stiff, so that was my bad. So I can do XLR microphones. So it is an XLR mic. Mic thing, but it has like 10 channels, so if I ever need extra mics, I could have got a 6-channel, but they only had the USB version, which is the XU in the 10 channel, and it just allows me to get some cool sound effects for like cinematic stuff that I plan on doing, so I can like change the voice to like whatever this is, distortion or whatever. That's all it is. Mega Construx. No, more gaming related, like what's it, Machinima, I think it's called.
Kitty.
More in-game stuff is my plan. Cause I have a lot of ideas for some cinematic stuffs. In-game related. Like kind of role play situations, I guess. Yes, I do too. It's fun at times.
Okay, the whip does a lot of damage.
Depending on how they did it. If they did it right, yes. Some, not so much. I think this is the little string they want. Some games make it really easy to do roleplay because you can just stop footage or redo clip, so start back from where you were, so everything's perfect and you don't have to redo a whole set. You can just do one scene at a time, which is very nice. Like Forza, I think, did that to make editing easier for cuts.
Send them this way.
This piece of tape is going to be the death of me. Got off. Ah, that's fine. What is this? Is this just a plastic spur, or is it actually... I am a professional Lego builder, so... Unofficial professional, but... I've played with Legos forever. Since before Twitch was a thing. Yes, I do got a stream deck. I do love that. I gotta set it up more because I want to have sound alerts for when I'm streaming so I can play them. I do. So it was well worth it for me. Oh, this is gonna be a pain, I think. It was not a pain. I'm surprised. I am certified shocked right now. I want to have the Chug Jug with you sound alert. That's just flipping hilarious. Even though I don't play Fortnite, that's a decent song. I don't care if you like Fortnite or not. Just for when I get a victory royale. Not in Fortnite, just any game in general. That's a battle royale style game. I think it'll be fun to mess around with. And then I need this printed piece that I have up here that I threw. Which somebody said they're not sure what it was, and I believe it is a light or an air intake or an exhaust. I believe it's a light, though. And I put this on backwards like an idiot. Because professional.
But what if I like burning?
These are very soft plastic, so I'd be careful with messing with those. There we go. Little light. It's coming together well. They've actually improved their quality way more than I thought they would have. Like, I knew they said they improved quality, but I was not expecting this much. It's actually really decent now. Like, it's... I would still go with Lego over this, because for the price, it's about the same as, like, it's like $5 cheaper, which is basically nothing. But it is hard to beat the Lego in quality at all, period. So they're just so good. They know they've been doing it longer than any of us have been. Well, yeah, longer than any of us in the chat have been alive. Yeah, and they used to suck. They used to be really cheap, though, to be fair, too. But I'd rather pay more and get way better quality. Because quality over quantity. Most definitely, in my opinion. Because I cannot use something that is a piece of crap. Well, I guess I could, but I wouldn't enjoy it. Oh no, are you I might have a problem. Oh, rip. Molding error. This is the second time. This has never happened to me once, and now 2 times streaming. That is a molding error. There's supposed to be... 2 clips on the end of it to hold a bar, but this one has molding error where the clips didn't fully mold in. Didn't inject it well. So, that means I have to get a replacement of this set tomorrow. Granted, this is like a one-time thing, probably, but that's inconvenient. The first time I try Mega Blocks again, or Mega Construx, and they do this. Come on, man! But I can understand it. It happens. That is a weird... I can only imagine the mold for this. It must be weird, because it's like, go in here, has to stretch out here, and fill this whole thing with a weird shape. So I can kind of understand that, but... that means I have to get replacement, which sucks. Because I did all this work and I was just getting to the part I wanted, the suspension. I literally can't build it. You know what? No. I can salvage this. I will build the suspension piece just to show the suspension working, but I will have to take this back now because of this. Because I don't know if they'll do part support like Lego. They might. I might be able to call in and see if I can get just a piece for this. If I can do that, I will do that. I will build the rest of this though, but if not, I just have to take it back. But I ain't ruining this stream. I'm building the rest of it. Forget the little dumb insignificant gun on top right now. I mean, I'm used to seeing the Warthog without the gun because I played it in Forza and they just dismounted the gun because it made absolutely no sense to have it in Forza. So, rip gun. I'm still building the suspension piece. Oh, this is just a stand. Ah. So those were just used as stand-in pieces. Okay. Okay, now it's this thingy. And 2 of these and 8 of these. Oh, these are cool. These are clips. See, a lot of parts they have is useful for Lego building, but you can't mix Lego and Mega Construx. It's illegal in every country. It's death, punishable by death in some countries, I've heard, guys. Yes, you do that. You go right up to the equivalent of a police officer in your country and just connect a Lego piece onto a Mega Construx piece. The world will literally implode, guys. Come on, don't do it. It's not worth the risk. I think that's funny that I got a molding error one. I literally picked this box up and I hesitated for a second. I'm like, And I looked through them all and I was like, this one has the best shaped box. Might as well just grab it. Looks like it's been beat the least. And, oh, look, molding error. Strikes. Oh, I'm not mad. It happens. Like, it's production. You're going to have mass production errors and stuff. It happens. There's the only reason Lego's so flipping good at keeping their stuff with very, very insignificant amounts of error, like almost negligible amount of errors, is they don't just have quality control. They fill the bags, and then they don't just fill the bags to be like, yep, that's good. They actually weigh each individual bag before putting it in the set to make sure the weight is right, to make sure there's no missing pieces. And not only that, that means that the only error you're likely to get is I'm trying to think how to put this. If they accidentally put the wrong type of piece in, because if the weight is off by a few grams, they literally pull the bag off the line and check it. They're very meticulous with that kind of stuff. That's why they have so few errors. It's almost insane how much effort they put into it. It's borderline overkill, but that's what makes them Lego, so I appreciate them for it. Not only that, but they take parts off the line randomly and check they have a tool that they can check the actual, what they call clutch power, which is when you take a Lego piece and you clip it together and then pull it apart. The clutch is what the pull force is. They will test that during production. It's hilarious the lengths they go to make stuff high quality. Which is why I tend to get Lego 90% of the time.
Yeah.
I put this on the wrong piece. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do this. It's really hard to do it with my arms out. Pull a rubber band across. There we go.
This is my family.
No, it broke off. Gosh darn it, this is going to be a mess to get connected. Once it's connected, but it's going to be a pain in the butt to get on there first.
They say your family's supposed to have your back and love you, but that's not, that is 1000% not true. Yeah.
There we go. It does not look like much suspension travel, but trust me, that's a lot of suspension travel. It would definitely be, because we're talking, this is like, this vehicle, even if you compare it to, like, this is an average sized person will say, let's say this guy's 6 foot. The vehicle is going to be like this big. That means the suspension can go from the ground to like here. That's like 3 foot of suspension travel. That's ridiculous. That's like what is it? Not short course, but Baja 1000 levels of suspension travel. Like, that is insanity. I would love to have a truck with 3-foot suspension travel. That'd be awesome. Dude, you could go over Volkswagens, no problem. Traffic jam? Not for me, man. I've actually seen people run over like Honda Civics with Hummers, which I find hilarious that a Hummer can do that. I mean, I guess it's a military vehicle, so it makes sense, but... Humvee.
Then I guess I do the arcade quest.
Yeah, this one was not. The only thing he did was he put boards up there so he didn't mess his bumper up. Which I was like, I could kind of understand that, not wanting to mess your Hummer's bumper up, but it's also kind of a cheat because the boards were like a little ramp.
Yeah.
So.
That got my two brain cells.
All right, let's see the suspension travel now. Suspension. All right. Oh yeah, that's good suspension travel. I broke it. I'm too rough with my stuff. I'm used to RC cars. That's decent. I broke it again. Okay, gentle. Yeah, it's decent. And it's not too stiff, at least. I mean, it could be a little softer, but it's not that bad. I did. Yes. I've done that mistake. It's not a fun one to make. Don't recommend. Because then your computer's like, oh, would you like to open Cortana? You would, wouldn't you? You look like the type of person who'd want to open Cortana right now. Well, you're streaming. I don't care. I love the amount of pieces. I also want to try getting a tank, an actual like not like a what is the word? Fictional tank, but an actual tank model, not by Mega Construx, but by a US based company called Kobe. They make Lego comparable quality stuff, which is within a comparable price. I think it's a bit cheaper still because they don't have the Lego name back in them, but they make some really cool tanks. Like, they look decently accurate for a brick built thing that's a tank. I have to double this. I just realized. I hate you. So I wouldn't mind trying those. Where's this is what I need.
Yeah.
This is a big moment. And I guess all the extra pieces are for the alternate model, which is a boat. I don't remember no boat in Halo, though, so that could be me. But I just don't remember a boat in Halo. Granted, I've never played the game, so I guess, you know, that could just be because I didn't play the game. But I would swear there's not a boat in Halo. It just doesn't seem like something they would do. Okay, let's see how this attaches. How do you want this to attach? Okay, this way.
You know it's gotta have a friend, right? You know that, right?
They also have jets and boats. Kobe does, which is nice. You can get some cool stuff out of that. So this is stuff I didn't get to use, right? So that's all 4 links are connected, or 8 link, I guess. No, it's 4 link actually. There. So minus the turret, that's what it looks like.
Oh, I thought I could glitch.
Looks pretty decent. Looks like a Warthog. I mean, you could clearly say that, yep, that's a Warthog. If you've ever played Halo, even if you haven't, that's a Warthog, you know.
I had to murder a kitty.
It's actually more
I feel dirty.
more satisfying than I thought. And I really like the suspension travel. It's just... I have very few Lego sets that have suspension. I have the really old 1980 Lego set that has real working suspension. Back when they used springs in the plastic molding. They had like a little suspension piece. But yeah, it's cool. And the Chief can drive his ride.
Oh, not. I thought he was my 2 brain cells.
Yeah. That is ridiculous. Like, that's still... When I heard that, like, I didn't even notice that. I heard it from a video, and then I seen it, and now I can't unsee it. I'm like, why? It's so wrong. The Spartan armor is freaking huge. Why is he short?
Why is it 2? Okay.
There's no way that... You know, the explanation must be this guy is just 6'8". This guy must just be 6'8". It can't be that he's short. Yeet, get in your stupid truck, dummy.
Well, then you're stuck with me. I'm sorry for you.
There. His head sticks out.
You just got downgraded. I'm sorry.
Oh, wait, I can sit him lower. There we go. That looks proper. That looks good. Just display it like that.
You're stuck with me.
I need the turret, though. I need the turret. It would look so much better with a turret on top. Because here is what it would look like with the turret on it. It just fills up the back better.
Stuck with the downgrade.
Because it's just bare now, which kind of bothers me. But this is how it looked in Forza, so it kind of is like, yeah, I could see that.
My 2 brain cells. What?
I can't stop playing with the suspension. It's so fun. Yes. Can I go over this, though? Oh, yeah, it can with 3 wheels on the ground. It can do it. Nice. Yes, Halo Infinite. Yes, so the multiplayer is free if you go on Steam. Right now you can look, and the multiplayer is in the free section, and then the actual campaign part of the game is $60. So there is that. I'm probably gonna get Halo Infinite for the story campaign as well, but I'm definitely gonna get it for the PvP if it's good.
I want to create something.
Hopefully 343 and Microsoft didn't mess it up. What? No, it's the new one. Oh, and I forgot, Halo, the Mega Construx has their... This is stupidly small, so it's really going to be hard to get on camera. They have a little rail that you can attach stuff
what?
to
No.
this gun, which is stupid. It's stupidly small, and it's really hard to do. Well, getting a good picture for people to see without tweezers.
I think it's more mental exhaustion than anything.
There. I think it's a viewfinder, they said.
Ooh, tomorrow.
Cool, though. Anyways, gonna have to contact them about this, though. Because hopefully I don't have to refund the whole thing, because I really don't want to, because I've already built it. Granted, I don't mind building it again, but it'd just be inconvenient. But at least I was able to build everything else, and it wasn't something like a suspension piece missing or something more important. Or a wheel, which would be like very odd. Like, how do you do that? But they didn't. So, yeah, for the boat, some of them are for. Because, yep, it's 2 in 1 right there. And the alternate model is a boat. again. I showed the front of the box, not the back. That is just so cool, though, the suspension. I could play with that for hours. It's just so interesting to me. It's just so good. I can't say how much, like, how good this feels. Like, you just have to take my word for it. It's so nice. It's not too stiff. It's like if you got, like, imagine a Walmart RC car. You know how stiff that suspension is? Well, imagine that, like, half the stiffness. It actually useful, you know, not Walmart RC useless, but actually useful suspension, you know. Like, this would actually work if they softened the suspension up in a Walmart RC car to this. But they won't, and they probably never will because they're dumb and they don't think that kids know suspension, which most of them don't, I guess, but... Dude, it's like, come on, man, just soften it up a little bit so you actually get some travel in it. Like, it's like the biggest tease. You go into Walmart and you like see the suspension and you push down on the top of the RC car and you see it go in and you're like, working suspension. Then you get home and it just bounces everywhere because the suspension's so hard it's useless. I wish they had that when I grew up with Legos. This actually is not Legos. This is Mega Construx, which is a third-party brand. They've been around not since since the early 2000s? They used to be called Mega Bloks. I have no clue when Mega Bloks started. Halo, I think, started in...
I'm just slaughtering things, thank you.
Like, early...
Violence.
Where's my phone? Yes.
Oh, okay, my kitty's showing me up, but you know. Who doesn't love a kitty?
I mean, that's how they make their money, so I can kind of see it. When did Halo Mega Construx start? ...2010, sorry. I'd never heard 343 say any of that, so... Let's test the brick separator. I'm actually curious. How does this work?
I'm a kitty-loving frame with whips. Bring it.
Oh my god.
Or get whipped.
How are you supposed to... Oh, I guess that's not terrible. It's just not as intuitive as Legos. You just put it down this way so you have more leverage. Theirs, it's like... We need to play Satisfactory.
Wow. I mean, you're not
Yes,
wrong.
honestly, I've got to play that too. It's just playing that and Splitgate lately.
Oh, no, you want blonde, you're gonna have to find someone else. Yes.
Oh my goodness. Now I'm just playing with the extra parts. Because I get very, very... Can't not play with extra parts. It's just the rule. I wish I could get this color across. It's so metallic-y. It doesn't show up good on camera, though. But it looks so good in person. Like, the flake is nice. It looks nicer than some of the paints they put on cars. And this is a toy. Dodge could take some notes on that, because Dodge's paint has never been good, in my opinion. Ford has decent paint. And I'm not a Ford fan. I actually like Dodge more than Ford, but I just can't. I'm sorry. Dodge's paint sucks. You always see their trucks going around without paint. It's terrible. I think they've improved now, though. Anyways, though, that's going to do it for the stream, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, follow. If you're on YouTube, like, subscribe. And I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.